All right, guys, I'm gonna make a little video here, talk about this TNT trailer, what we need to do to make sure we maintain it, operate it properly and such. So, flip the camera around here. All right, first off, you'll see we purchased an adjustable hitch. With the lock, you will make sure that you use the 2 5/16, the big ball. It says it right there. It will say it right here when I get the stickers. It won't on this trailer by the time I pick it up because I don't have the graphics yet. The key to pulling this thing is make sure you've got that thing adjusted. Try to pull this trailer as flat and as level as you can once it's hooked up to your vehicle. You will need a 2-inch receiver to make sure you're hooking it up. Chains, hopefully you all know how to hook up chains when you're hooking up the trailer. Make sure they're crisscrossed, hooked in from the back side. And then also, you will need to make sure you've got the larger 7-pin plug on the vehicle that you're going to pull it with. So a couple things we did here. This plug, you'll see that you plug in. There's also a port on the front here that you can plug it in. And what this will do, you need to have it plugged in here. Plug it in. Make sure that's plugged in secure. Then take an extension cord. So this is for operation at a trade show. Take your extension cord, plug this into the shoreline that we've got on the front of the trailer here. Now what that's doing is this is feeding a converter, and then this is pinning back in 12 volts, so we'll have lights on the trailer. Right now you'll see there's no lights. So you go inside the trailer, and up here on the front, you see this lovely Master Force from Menards thing. Make sure your power switch or your power strip is turned on. You're going to hold the mode button down until it starts flashing, and then push it until it switches oh boy. Try again. Have this all working. All right. Button down until it flashes. You'll see the symbol change on the bottom. You'll need to switch it over until it gets to where it's on the continuous power. You'll see there that it should read about 13.7 volts. And you'll notice the lights are on now in the trailer. So if it gives you that error, just power cycle it. Shouldn't give you the error. Probably should plug the trailer in after you power this thing up. You're gonna have 2 chargers here. The small battery is not gonna be on here. It's gonna be a full-size battery. Just charging the one up for the tools I was using. So we're gonna ship it with the 2 chargers and 4 spare batteries. Each of the tools will have a battery included with them. So you should have a total of 9 batteries. Cabinets, you'll see here on the cabinets, there's a latch. Make sure those get latched when you're done. In here, there's a nice little foam thing to keep the 409 so you can clean your tools up or whatever cleaning material we end up getting in here. But for now, I bought some 409. Got the tool in here. Got a box of rags and a box of trash bags. When you run out of these things, let me know. Let's just replace them, put them back on your expense account, whatever, but there's about 200 rags in there. The idea is to make sure we keep everything clean. When you're done, make sure you latch it. There's struts on here, but I don't think they're gonna hold up real well. So latch that. In this cabinet, on the left side, there'll be some binders and stuff in here with all the hopefully that and some literature and such. I got to work on that yet this weekend. You'll notice there's a trash can that doesn't move. It's screwed to the workbench. Trash bags, you know, like I said. These bags for now, we're just going to transport them laying up here until I get racks built for them up here once the 22-ton bag shows up. I'll get that mounted. Make sure that your straps are secure. They shouldn't go anywhere. They might turn a little bit, but they ain't gonna hurt nothing. I wouldn't take the straps completely loose each time. Just slide them up. You're taking the tool out. When you're done, slide them back over. This thing is set up for the specific tool, so if you've got that 32 versus the 28 on the spreader, it won't fit. It's going to be too long for this, so we're going to make sure you send the right stuff. You're going to make sure you got your Hooligan bar up here. Please don't put the Hooligan with the end over here. Put the pointed end down there so nobody walks into it. Air bottles, will try to make sure we keep those full at all times. We got the new stabilizers. Since Ross broke one, we got a new one. That's the demo kit for the ram extensions. Those will be, when Monty gets here, we'll get the right tools in this trailer. Air hoses, as long as you get them rolled up nice. Try to keep them so that they're sliding up against the hose so we're not scratching the trailer. This thing just simply latches, pull it out. Same thing down here. Struts, pretty self-explanatory. We got the two jacks. The junior struts will be here. Make sure that you don't lose the pieces that are attached on there. And then the shorts, the longs, got an extinguisher in case you guys catch something on fire. Hopefully you won't. Then down here, we got to make sure that everything's in this bag. We'll have an inventory. That bag's got all the Rescue 42 struts. Under that bag are the smaller turtle tile cribbing and the plate. And then these are the big ones and the big plate and an angled bracket or angle or a wedge. There'll probably be two in here before we're done. Plus this kit has all kinds of stuff in it, wedges and such. Make sure you're utilizing the wheel chocks whenever you got this thing parked, specifically without a vehicle hooked up to it. Chain kits are in here for the TNT. Other than that, sledgehammer. We may put some rescue gloves or something different ones in here yet come Monday. We'll see how that goes. I think that'd be a good idea to have some extrication gloves so you can show your customers. Highlights, we're probably going to have to order yet. What else am I forgetting? If you do need to stabilize the trailer, if you don't feel it's strong enough at a trade show, it's got a little bounce to it, as you can see. It's not bad, but the frame rail runs all the way to the back here, so you can lift it with the airbags. I'd suggest actually lifting the back with the airbags and then taking some of the cribbing and then stabilizing it, from there if you want it to be really solid. I don't have a level. You're going to have to eyeball it, but the idea is I'll get a level and we'll get a level mounted in here. I'm probably off the front somewhere so you can see when you do have the trailer sitting level for trade show applications. Locks, make sure you're utilizing the locks. This has a pin in it right now, but I've got a set of locks. It's got the locking pins, the locks in the front. We got the lock on the big lock on the side door and two locks on the rear door. The lock on the front is different than the other three locks. Don't ask me why. My fault. I didn't order them right. Other than that, use it. Don't abuse it. First guy who wrecks it owns it, I guess. So take it from there.